What is up, guys? Alex here, welcome back. And today I'm going to be bringing you my reaction to a video uh, by the Ritches, 10 things only left-handed people understand. Now, me myself being left-handed as well, I have faced mainly the biggest problem in school, and school only, the fucking pencil shit. Like, oh my god, that would irritate me so bad, especially in art class, cause like I was always start on the left side and go right, and the problem with that is I would smudge up my drawings, and I would get so fucking pissed off. It was so annoying. As well as later on in high school when we had the binders, or I think it was middle school, the freaking brackets, like you have no idea how hard it is to maneuver your hand around those fucking brackets. It was so annoying. As well, the notebooks weren't too bad because you really did, after a while you really didn't feel the metal coil wrapping around the notebook. But it was still a little irritating. But yeah, let's see how many of these uh, situations I can relate to. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get into this.
Being left-handed can make one feel like they're more different than average, especially when they live in a right-handed world. Here are 10 things only left-handed people will understand. Before we start, show the Ritches some love and hit that subscribe button. Desks. When you look at a
Oh
desk,
my god, yes!
surface with an armrest. But for any left-handed
Yes!
who went to school,
Rage! Oh my god. Okay, so in my high school we did have those shitty, some of the classrooms that had those shitty desks where it would only be for the right hand. Oh.
they had to deal with the fact that desks were created for righties. That lovely armrest was made for a right arm to lean on, and desks in general were made for righties. Granted, there are a few left-handed desks out there, but there are usually not enough to go around.
Yeah.
Cups.
Cups.
When you think of things like measuring cups and mugs, they all come with a nice handle so you don't have to burn yourself or accidentally drop it.
Yeah.
Measuring cups in the United States have measurements for both the metric and imperial system. If you're a righty holding a measuring cup, you've seen your typical imperial measurements. But for lefties, they see the metric system. Also, if you have a cute mug that has a message at the bottom of the cup, lefties will see it upside down.
Okay, pause. Notebooks, I just talked about that shit. That I've never really had a problem with. I can go ambidextrous with the cups, but the measuring cups, I would just, how would I? Yeah, I would just hold it with my right hand. It really made no difference. It felt the same. So, the cups, I really don't have a problem with. Notebooks.
Notebooks are commercially made for right-handed people.
Yes.
But what could possibly be the inconvenience for lefties? Indents in their arms from the spiral bound. Even if they fold the notebook in half, there is still the curse of those wire indents. The only way this can be avoided is to turn the notebook upside down, which usually doesn't fly for school.
But yeah, like I said, after a while, you really don't. It really doesn't bother you. It just, you just go ham on it. You just go in. Like, when I started using notebooks back in elementary, that was way long ass time ago. It was a little irritating. I think I can remember a bit. But like after a year of it, it didn't even it didn't even faze me. I didn't think about it twice or once even. I just went in.
Bumping hands.
Bumping
If you're
hands.
sitting someplace in close quarters with a righty, like at the dinner table, you're in for quite a ride. Lefties and righties sitting together will usually bump hands while eating or writing.
Okay, luckily I've never had this problem, but I can see it being a nuisance. Maybe I have had this problem. if I have, it's only been on really rare occasions. It hardly even happens to me.
And it's an annoyance that affects both parties. This also includes a lefty sharing a table with a righty at school. In this
Okay,
case,
yeah, that's happened a shit ton of times.
Teachers and students have to be cautious on where they place their kids on the seating chart. Playing sports. Sports equipment like mitts, gloves, and large sticks were made for right-handed people. Lefties will often have to special order equipment to suit their lefty needs. If a player is dependent on equipment provided by the team, there aren't usually enough left-handed equipment to provide for all the lefties on a team. Golf clubs are another issue, and there is certain risk of injury should a righty and lefty golf next to each other, let alone hold their club without hitting someone.
Okay, on bats, clubs, or any other items you have to use your hands on, I'm pretty ambidextrous with those items, so it really doesn't bother me as well. Baseball, I've played a bunch of softball actually in high school. Not that I was on a team, I was in RCC, so one of the sports we would play every Friday would be softball or kickball, I think. No, it was both. It was both. But yeah, I would hold the bat, I think, like this from the right side. Yeah, I think. Yeah. If I went over to the other side, I would switch it up and go like that. But I was better at the right hand side box. I don't know the fucking terms of it. I'm not a big baseball fan or softball fan, but yeah, I would stay on the right side because that would be like better for me to swing. So yeah.
Video games. Video games are some of the most popular pastimes in the world, and if you're a righty playing against a lefty, you're going to have some advantage.
Why?
While controllers are being made to be more neutral, playing on a keyboard and some controllers are geared towards righties. It may not seem like much, but lefties have stated that they feel as though their coordination is slightly off, since controllers are made with the more vital buttons on the right side so that they can be controlled by the dominant hand. Chains.
Okay. That one I can kind of see because I have noticed when I'm tapping my fingers, my left fingers tap way fucking faster than my right fingers. So I can see that. That would explain. I mean, I'm still pretty fast with the reaction time on the buttons, but sometimes it feels like I'm a little bit off. So that might be why.
For anyone who goes to the bank or post office and has to use one of those pens, they know that they are attached to the counter by a chain. For right-handed people, this isn't a major problem besides
Walmart.
the chain being a bit too short. However,
I had this problem just the other day. I mean, it's not really a huge inconvenience. Once again, you can the chain is long enough to where you can pull it all the way over to the left and still write shit with it. And banks mostly they're not even connected to the chain anymore. They just have like a cup full of pens, so it makes no difference. But yeah, I mostly just see the chain in Walmart and maybe HEB. But yeah, those are the only two places I can think of right now.
Where they are doomed to sign and address their materials away from the service window. Backwards clicking. While the technology market has gotten better at creating products that serve people of both hands, there are still things that are solely catered to right-handed people. Lefties will often have to switch the sides of their mouse, and the right-click and left-click buttons do very different things.
Yeah.
Essentially, the way that a lefty has to navigate around a computer is a different adventure than what righties are used to.
I've always used my right hand for the mouse. That's just like a staple. If I switch it over to my left, it feels really weird. Like, I don't like to feel. I've used it sometimes, but it still feels really weird. It just feels better in my right.
Winners. It may seem crazy to think about, but can openers are very friendly to righties and a near-death experience for lefties. When trying to use a standard can opener, lefties often have
What?
to deal with botched cans or even a gash here and there as
I've never had that happen. Never.
they try to open up a can of tuna. Blood definitely doesn't go well with tuna or beans. Scissors. Traditional scissors or right-handed scissors are used so that the grip of a righty
ambidextrous
keeps the
with
blades
this.
together and creates a cleaner cut.
Like cleaner cut. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've noticed it. I started noticing it in high school. Fuck, I couldn't say that sentence. My cuts will come out looking like shit. Oh fuck. Makes so much sense. Like I said, I'm ambidextrous with the scissors, but whenever I use the left hand, it would feel weird. And with my right hand, it would feel smoother, but it would also feel off some way or how. And now I know why.
It's much more than just holding the scissors upside down. It's a completely different way to make the blades function, which isn't as effective. This is likely why the market for left-handed scissors is so successful. If you've ever wondered what it's like to be left-handed, now you know.
Oh,
if you're a lefty, tell us your stories in the comments, and be sure to give this video a like. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop a like on that because I like that. Well, there you guys have it. My reaction to the Ritches 10 things only left-handed people understand. And yeah, I understood all of that shit. But like I said, there were a few exceptions, like the notebook and the cup thing. Those really didn't like impact me or made any real difference. I wish they would have said the fucking graphite on the fucking hand and drawing shit, because if you're a lefty and you draw, you know what I'm talking about. That shit is so fucking annoying, especially when the drawing's coming out like bomb. Then like you lift up your hand, like your whole fucking, from your pinky to like halfway through your forearm is just covered in graphite. Then you look down on your paper and there's all this fucking pencil shading that you didn't mean to do. Like, fuck, it would be so fucking annoying. You have no idea. If you guys want to check this out for yourselves, or you have any left-handed friends that you want to show this to, link to it down in the description along with the Ritches channel. As always, post your thoughts and comments down below and let me know what you guys think. And to my fellow lefties, how much of these problems, or yeah, how many of these problems have y'all faced? Because like I said, the cup, the sportsmanship, maybe for the baseball glove, but for the handheld ones, again, no problem. And the notebook. Besides those three, how have y'all dealt with it? Let me know, because I'm interested as well. So yeah, like the video if you did, and if you want to see more reactions or previous reactions, hit that subscribe button to see more. Peace.